have come to
Leeds.
It's the entertainment capital of the world. The 24/7 non-stop party town where virtually anything goes. If I'm going to understand what's really going on here, I need to talk to someone inside a
Band.
Clearly, this will not be easy, but it is known that many of the
Bands in Leeds
are hired to carry out their hits. After keeping us waiting for an hour, Mr.
Kale
emerges from the forest, and he isn't quite what I was expecting.
Leeds. Manchester.
It's that way, and
Hull.
is around that way. We're waiting to meet up with a...
Rob.
So your background wasn't necessarily based in
Musical.
activity.
No, I've not always been involved in music. I did actually used to sell replica football shirts for a living. I did that out of a camper van for a number of years at Butlins in Skegness.
What was the spur? What was the catalyst to make you change your path?
I think the thing that made me change my mind was probably the Butlins Redcoats. There's always been something that I've admired. I wanted actually to be a Redcoat at Butlins, but it turns out you need an NVQ qualification in order to do that. So being in a band was the next best thing, I suppose.
We spent an afternoon and evening with...
Marsicans.
I think they're quite a scary organisation. They seem to have lots of money, they're incredibly well organised, and they seem very determined.
I want to find out more about this
Band.
so I persuade
James.
to let me join their regular weekend training session.
Can you tell me, who gives you your orders?
Well, there's the manager, there's the label, but I'd like to think that we give the orders ourselves.
Right. Yeah. So it's a big operation.
Oh, it's a huge operation. Thousands of people working for us. There's probably some people over there right now that I don't know they're working for us. There's just that many people.
Because of lots of money involved, huh?
Honestly, Ross, we don't know where to keep all the money.
What do you do with the crew then?
Well, we pay them all a daily rate, we try and be kind to them, and if they've done the job properly, we'll let them stay in a hotel at the end of the day.
Making contact with
Band members.
is never going to be easy. I've made contact with a local from
Marsicans.
He's asked me to meet him inside
His cupboard.
What kind of pressure is placed on your kids here to actually become part of the
Music.
scene?
If you're not in a band, you're nobody really in this part of town, and you sort of grow up with the idea. Kind of start rocking out because there's nothing else for you out there. If you don't stick it to the man, there's no one else going to do it for you.
What happens then?
Just get obsessed, tones, reaching the tone zone, trying to really get in that, tone henge sort of state of mind.
What do you do with that kind of money?
A band like ours, like the money is, you don't know what to do with it. New pair of, Air Max every day for me. Never wear the same pair twice. I'm not too bothered about the fancy house. I kind of stay low.
Having met such a key player in
Marsicans.
their existence seems straightforward. As far as I can see, their life is about
Band.
rivalry and the protection of their territory through
Music.
Well, that's...
Marsicans.
From what I've experienced in there, I can't see any good coming out of this place.